deadliest December tornado outbreak on record tore through the Midwest, claiming 89 lives and injuring nearly 700. The hardest hit was the town of Mayfield in western Kentucky, still trying to recover 1 year later, something that we here in Southwest Florida can probably relate to tonight. Newsy national correspondent Stephanie Sandoval tells us more.
Yeah, well, new homes are constantly being built here with the help of volunteers, but progress is still slow. And you can see that especially here in downtown Mayfield. People I spoke to say they're frustrated when they look around. Things still need to be picked up, buildings still torn down, but there are signs of hope. As you drive through downtown Mayfield, you see emptiness where buildings once stood. Progress is slow. And there's still a long way to go after an EF4 tornado destroyed downtown Mayfield. It's going to take years to rebuild. But what you can't miss is this. In the center of it all, a brand new building where people can come and eat. The barn, formerly known as Carr's Barn, reopened in June. Suzanne and Wayne Flint worked hard to get the restaurant back up and running again. A life decision that couldn't wait.
We had to make a decision what we were going to do with the rest of our lives. And so when we got up here the next morning, we started. We didn't wait. A lot of people come by here as we were doing this. Thank you very much for building back. I mean, it came from the bottom of their heart.
But as time has passed, they say hope started to wear off and frustration grew.
We're right here in the middle of it, and we see no progress. I don't know where they're seeing progress. You know, sure, there have been several houses built. I'll give them that. But as far as the business side of it, downtown, there is no progress.
Just down the street, across the railroad tracks, new hope to look forward to. J.R. Mason, born and raised in Mayfield, is now the proud owner of Midtown Drive-In. It's one of the oldest buildings spared by the tornado, dating back to 1962.
New trim, new paint, new flashing, new lights. We kept the original signs, you know, they've been here so long.
Renovation work started in September, now hoping to open this December. You said the windows were blown?
The windows were shattered. The roof was pretty much demolished.
Mason owns a garbage business and a concessions business already, but he wanted to bring something back to his community.
It makes me feel good knowing I'm bringing something like this back to the community, especially this side of town that was affected so drastically by the tornado.
Did you ever think that you would be a restaurant owner?
Not exactly. I've always jokingly said I wanted to open a nice steakhouse one day. We was just talking about how Mayfield needed, you know, something, and the opportunity came about me buying it, and it was rough around the edges, but, you know, we've really made it to something that Mayfield needs, you know, something that's welcoming. You know, I never thought I would be a restaurant owner, but I couldn't. I'll say all the time, we're not open yet, but I couldn't imagine not owning Midtown now.
It's just you and the barn on the strip and really nothing else.
It's gratifying knowing that, you know, we're two family-owned businesses among a lot of chain restaurants, but knowing it's just us two on this side of the town makes me hope that we can bring more to this side, you know.
Midtown Drive-In will be just one of only a few family-owned restaurants here in Mayfield. Mason says that they're hoping to open this week. Back to you.